So we have everything that we need. We're clarifying prior to, we're conditioning prior to, we're applying the color, we're rinsing with cool water, we're following up with a great conditioner or a blue violet shampoo or both if we need one, getting them to the chair, using color safe products, alcohol free, pH balanced styling products. So from beginning to end, we have everything we need in the Soma hair care line. I love this color. I am so happy that this color is out on the market right now. We are so over needing this product. We needed this product 15 years ago. And it's just unfortunate that our education is not keeping up with what's happening in the climate, what's happening in marketing, what's happening in the labs. But it's here, so I'm thrilled. It's just so much demi-permanent color being used. And you know, typically hairdressers go to grab a demi-permanent color. They think it's more gentle. They're using it for specific things where they don't think permanent color is working. And half the hairdressers forget that it's demi-permanent color. It's made to fade. And in our industry right now, the last thing you want to do is pick up a color that's made to fade. But we needed a color that's as gentle as a demi, and that need that hairdressers have when they go to reach for that demi, but they want to get it so it's gentle and it's good and it's permanent. So we needed something in between the two, something that's not made to fade but won't lift. So we have a deposit only, no lift color. And when we get into thinking about what we're doing in hair color right now, we're doing 40% gray coverage. Most of that we're just depositing color. Now the problem is everybody's using 20 volume. They're thinking, oh, I need it to cover the gray. Gray hair is resistant, all of these things, which is not true. I mean, it's, again, like a seamstress. Some fabric is tougher than others. Not all fabric is tough. Some is soft, some is easy to cover. But what's happening is we're all using these 20 volumes and these stronger developers to make this color cover gray. And then in 2 weeks when the color fades, it looks brassy. So we're either selling a lot of that blue violet shampoo that I just talked about, or we need a better color, we need a better way to do this. And this is it, the Soma Complete Color. We have a no lift deposit only color, so you could use 20 volume, it's not gonna lift. You're gonna get that extra deposit that you need without the lift. This is the answer to all of our problems. And they were just so smart to really dive into this and figure out what the problem was that we were having and fix it for us. And I love that. They have just the essentials. They have 18 colors that you can mix and match and make tons and tons of color. But we covered all the bases. We covered the gray coverage, the most popular products for covering gray. We have blondes, toners. We have a couple of fashion shades that you can mix with everything else. So it is the perfect array of shades that any salon needs to do their job. Gray coverage, low lighting, toning, color correction. This color practically thinks for itself, that you can correct color and it will actually even the tone of hair almost by itself. I mean, it's the most amazing color I've ever seen. Yes, it almost thinks for itself. Because without the lifting ability and the developer causing the color to lift and deposit differently in different parts of the hair, without that happening, the color will literally tone hair evenly on one strand. So, you know, when you get done, yeah, you get done with the color, you're like, did you see that?
Coming from an industry where I started in the 70s, in the 70s there used to be a big emphasis on pH levels of products. Over the years, with all the different products that have come out, we've sort of lost focus with that. We started getting into more space age technology type things, and we lost the basic reason why the pH level of a product is so important for the hair. Like we touched on many times in this video, the fading factor. You know, with the Soma deposit only colors, the colors are so rich, they're so vibrant, they're just so fashion forward, if you will, or everyday, depending on what your client is looking for, that having the low pH of 4.5 to 5.5 with not only the shampoos and the conditioners, but the styling and finishing products as well. It just keeps that color lasting longer. And when I do shows and education for Soma, that's one of the points that I touch on all the time, and people seem to respond to it, especially the hairdressers that were around during the 70s and 80s when the pH factor was such an important thing, and it just makes sense. You have a low pH product, your color's not going anywhere. You're not going to blow that cuticle up. You're not going to pull that color out. And one of the interesting things I like about it is shampooing before color as opposed to after. A lot of people don't get that because that's not the way it's been taught. And when we sit there and we shampoo the hair first, and then we condition it, we even out that porosity the way it should be, apply that color to damp hair, you get full penetration from roots to ends, and then you just rinse it out. Make sure you rinse it out with cool water, not something that's so cold that the client can't stand it, but you want to remember cool water locks the cuticle in, and it's just rinsing out the excess. And then you put the desired conditioner that you want to use in afterwards, even out that porosity, lock that color in, that client comes back to the station, and you're ready to go. And then we apply the appropriate products, whatever it may be. Always leave-in detangler. Makes that hair easy to comb through. It's got a low pH. Adds as a protective barrier. Okay, and whatever styling product I need, because I only cut hair dry. When I cut, I'm finished.
So, why I was so excited about getting involved with Soma and this color line was because it is a game changer. This was the void-filling tool, product, education that has been lacking for so long. This was it. I mean, this is the game changer. And when salons get this product and understand what's going on behind it, and they see the results of it, it's a game changer. It makes struggling to ease. It makes all of the things that we ever wanted to do in our industry done, that we can do the job and be proud of the job without struggling and trying to make it work so hard. It's so needed. It should have came out 15 years ago. And nobody was on the edge to do it until now. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I couldn't be happier for me and for everybody using it. You know?